Here we have a Uber RB-4, and it has an HR-30 tone ring in it, which is the one you want, and it also has a vintage shell. The vintage shell is the shell that he used up until about 7 or 8 years ago. Some professionals prefer the vintage shell over the engineered rim. It's a matter of preference. So this has the really good tone ring, the vintage shell, and let's hear what it sounds like. What a great sounding banjo. They don't make as many walnut banjos as they do mahogany and curly maple, but the walnut really has a nice driving sound to it. So here we have the pot, and this is nickel hardware. They all, pretty much all the Gibson banjos and the Ubers have the same look, you know, one piece armrest and so on and so forth. This has the Flying Eagle inlay, and of course says custom down here. And all right, and we turn it over. Okay. Now you might not be able to see this in the light. This has a satin finish. Some people like satin because it doesn't show scratches, and when you photograph it, it looks better because it doesn't shine. Doesn't reflect the light as much. So a lot of people like that better. And taking the resonator off and looking at it for a second, we notice that it has the vintage ring, okay? I mean the vintage rim, I'm sorry, vintage rim. Now the way you tell if it's an HR-30, and I'm not gonna show you this, but on the back, if you look at the back of the tone ring, it says Uber HR-30. That's how you know if it's an HR-30. Now, of course, on the gold ones, it doesn't because the gold covers it, but this isn't gold. So anyway, this is an extraordinary banjo, and I really like it. And if you want to see some banjos and compare them, visit us. We've got about 60 banjos, and you'll be able, when you leave, to know exactly what a pre-war sounds like, what a raised head sounds like, what a reissue Gibson sounds like, a Stelling, Bishline, and so instead of having to buy 5 or 6 banjos to figure out what you want, you only have to spend one, so it'll save you a lot of money. And we're near the airport, so if you want to visit us, fly in, we'll pick you up at the airport. We can see you 7 days a week. Do call, because sometimes we are out looking for banjos. And you can call at 404-372-5482, that's Andy, or 404-218-8580. Well, you guys have a great day, and have fun playing the banjo.